Good morning, legends. This is your athletic director, Mr. Klein, with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. We will now take a moment of silence. Thank you. You may be seated.
Good morning, legends. Welcome back to Northside TV.
Here is the latest edition of the Weekly Northerner for Friday, February 28, 2025.
Starting off our Northerner, all FWCS 11 graders will take the SAT next week on Tuesday. March 4th, juniors should have taken home permission forms that must be signed and returned to their U.S. history teacher ASAP. After testing is complete, the juniors can leave for the day only if their signed permission slip form was returned. If you didn't bring it to the school today, Monday would be your final chance. Not turning in a form to leave early couldn't be me.
While 11th grade students will be at school Tuesday, everyone else will have remote learning day through junior achievement. You will need to log on and be on Zoom for the JA Job Spark sessions from 9 to 11 a.m. and noon to 2 p.m. This is required for counts for your attendance that day. All students need to log on and complete the work so we don't have to make up the day later this semester. When you finish the assignment, you will submit it on Schoology to your English teacher's class page. There will be Northside teachers available via Zoom all day to help you with any issues.
Hey legends, check out the concession stand by the front doors after school today to boost your aura. The construction team is selling candy, chips, drinks, and those exclusive scented pencils. So bring that cash because it's cash only. All proceeds go to the Community Harvest Food Bank.
Seniors, today is your last day to secure your spot on the annual class trip to the roller coaster capital of the world, Cedar Point. The trip is on Saturday, May 17th. Seniors can pay $110 for an all-day field trip to Cedar Point in Ohio. This will include a ticket to the park, a charter bus ride to and from Northside, snacks, entertainment on the bus, and free drinks all day. If you were to buy your own ticket, it will cost over $120 plus money for gas. The permission slip and money are due today. See Ms. Heinzman in room B207 for details on the trip and turn in your money.
Good luck to our robotics team. Our robotics team number 9119 as they go to their first competition at Penn High School in Mishawaka this weekend on Saturday, March 1st and 2nd. If you would like to see the Iron Legends in action, admission is free. There will be food trucks on site if you get hungry. The competition on Saturday is from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Sunday competition is from 9 a.m. to noon. If the team makes it to the playoffs, they will compete from 1 to 5 p.m. with awards after.
Yo, chat, if you have any laptop-related issues like the Wi-Fi not working, your spacebar is broken, your ping is way too high as a killer, you need to pick up your computer that was re-prepared or need the charger replaced, you can stop by the tech support station located in the media center during fourth period to have it looked at or possibly get a loaner computer.
Now it's time for your weekend weather update from Fox 55 with tonight's forecast and what you can expect over the next several days.
A strong and gusty wind ushers in much colder air Friday night. Temperatures fall from the lower 40s near midnight to the upper 20s by daybreak Saturday.
The wind remains breezy Saturday and there's a slight chance of a few lake-enhanced snow flurries. Saturday afternoon, temperatures hold fairly steady in the mid to upper 20s. The wind decreases Saturday night and overnight lows dip into the teens.
Some sunshine returns Sunday with the afternoon highs reaching into the mid-30s. More seasonal air returns by Monday with the high around the lower 40s. Tuesday high will be in the mid-50s with a chance of rain.
And now for your Legend Sports update.
Baseball and track are still having pre-season conditioning after school, so if you would like to get involved with that, make sure to check in with the athletic office before it's too late and you get left on the hook.
How many years did you cheer on our side?
4.
What has cheerleading taught you?
Discipline.
Do you plan on continue cheering in college?
Yes.
What are your plans after graduation?
Go to University of St. Francis and obtain my bachelor's in nursing.
All right, what is one piece of advice you would share with your underclassmen or cheerleaders?
Focus on school. Get good grades.
What is your favorite cheer memory?
Cheering with my sister, my little sister, and also watching my cousin Goop play.
How many years did you cheer on our side?
I've cheered all 4 years on varsity at Northside.
What has cheerleading taught you?
Cheerleading has taught me that your attitude does not define who you are.
Do you plan on cheering in college?
I do plan on cheering in college.
What is your plans on after graduation?
After graduation, I plan on to keep working on my CNA and to get ready for college.
What is one piece of advice you share with the underclassmen or younger cheerleaders?
One piece of advice I'd give underclassmen and younger cheerleaders would be to never let anybody change you.
How many years have you cheered on our side?
3.
All right. What has cheerleading taught you?
It's taught me patience, honestly.
What is your plans after graduation?
I plan on going to Indiana Tech to dance and study business.
Sectionals for boys basketball begin next week on Tuesday, March 4th. Good luck, Legends. And in 2 weeks, the spring season for Northside Athletics kick off with the boys and girls track teams competing in the New Haven Invite.
For any girls who are interested in playing softball this spring, this one's for you. This first official practice is next week on Monday, March 3rd at 3:30 in the Aux Gym. Team trials start the following week on March 10th and 11th. You need an updated physical on file with the athletic office to participate. If you have any questions, see Coach Walker before or after school in room B305.
What's your weight class?
175.
What was your record this year? If you remember.
My record was 21-8.
How did you mentally prepare for the postseason?
I started to take more care of my diet. I started to sleep earlier, and I showed up earlier during practices, and I left late.
And then, how did you handle the recovery whenever you lost a match, or did it go your way during the season?
I watched film over my match and see what I did wrong, and then we practiced on what I had to, and then I fixed it next match.
All right, naming weight class.
This is Sylvan Harris, 215.
How did you do this season record-wise?
I did pretty good. Overall, it was 50 and 13, so it's pretty good.
And then what was your last match? How far did you get into the postseason?
Postseason, I got to semi-state, so I mean, I ended off there, but it was pretty fun.
And then what was your proudest moment for your senior season for wrestling?
One of my proudest moments was when it was like tournament time. I got me a couple medals out of there. Making it to semi-state obviously was a big accomplishment for me, so yeah.
And then how many years did you wrestle here?
2 years.
Coming up, you will hear from Ms. Graham in the Media Center. Your latest 3DE update and announcement from our Alumni Association for seniors, some special messages, including a party if you are on time to every class. Next week and much more.
8:15, news at 6. Could the next great marketing idea come from Northeast Indiana high school students?
3DE takes case challenges with local and national businesses, then students work together to create a solution. They were tasked with creating an incentive to get younger customers to visit Arby's. This challenge pushed students to come up with modifications or upgrades to the customer experience for 13 to 17-year-olds.
First, we researched Arby's and their foundation. Then, we created a survey to get more data from our students about Arby's. With that data, we created a framework for our idea. Then, with this idea, we consulted business coaches to get more feedback. And finally, using cultural agility, we adapted to Arby's situation and finalized our solution.
How? Teach business classes. Those will be teaching business classes. In those business classes, those will be teaching a variety of business concepts.
One of the more unique ideas I've seen where we're not really offering a discount at all. We're more actually being more from a community activist type deal thing, which I think was incredibly creative and incredibly out of the box. So thank you very much.
Hey, you got it. Hey, welcome. You got it.
Wayne students showcase their business skills today, all part of a program called 3DE.
It's designed to give them real-world experience and teach skills that will last a lifetime. 21 Alive reporter Lyric Powell is here with that story.
The students have to come up with detailed business plans, this time to help Arby's market to students their age. And it's not just for fun, it's a competition.
Dream big, work hard, have fun, make a difference. All values we are seeing here today. This case challenge has made a lasting impact in my life, and I hope it does the same for all those here today.
Last year, Northside High School's team made history by winning the National Case Challenge. That proves that Fort Wayne students are among the most innovative young people in the country.
Good morning, Northside. I'm Julian Johnson, your Student Council President, here with an exciting Student Council update. Mark your calendars and get ready to get your groove on, because on Saturday, March 1st, from 6 to 9 p.m., Northside will host its semi-formal dance. This year's theme is Disco Fever, and, like last year, the dance will be held in the cafeteria. Tickets are only $10. That's right, just $10 for an unforgettable night of music, dancing, games, free food, and picture opportunities. Tickets will be sold during the week before the dance, and guess what? This dance is open to everyone. It doesn't matter if you're a freshman, sophomore, junior, or senior, because it also includes our teachers. So, bring your friends and let's make it a night to remember.
All right, so Mr. Brown, I heard you got a little something for us next week.
Yeah, I do. So I just want to talk a little bit about a program, an incentive, an initiative we're going to be doing next week. So that's starting on Monday. That is March 3rd. We are going to start a thing where we're going to be tracking tardies for that week. If you have 3 or fewer tardies for the week, then you'll be invited with a pass to a big lunch recess, extra fun recess in the main gym on Friday. So 3 or fewer tardies during the week. You get a pass on Friday. You get to come to that. We'll also be visiting classrooms throughout the week. And if you're in class on time, when we come to your class, we'll be passing out some prizes. We'll have some cool prizes to give kids next week. So that's next week. Starting on Monday, we're going to be checking tardies. So make sure you're getting to class on time so you can come down to the gym so you can be part of that and you can get some prizes while you're in class as well. So that starts on Monday, March 3rd. We have SAT day on Tuesday, so we're really not even doing tardies on Tuesday. So really, you just got 3 days where we're going to be looking at your attendance and making sure you're getting to class on time, and we'll have some cool prizes for you.
And how long is this gonna last?
So this will be just next week. We'll be doing this, and then we'll have some more things coming down as we go to spring break. There'll be more different activities and stuff we'll be doing for the rest of the weeks up until spring break. So we got about 4 weeks until spring break. Each week we're going to have kind of a theme of what we're going to be doing Something we're going to focus on to try to hopefully keep you guys engaged, having fun, staying out of trouble, all that stuff while we're here these last 4 weeks before spring break.
Oh yeah, that sounds fun.
Yep, looking forward to it.
All right, thank you. If there was one place on earth you would like to go, where and why?
I think I would go to Thailand because their food looks good.
Yeah, thank you.
Fiji because it look good.
Yeah, thank you.
If I think I would go to Bora Bora because their water looks so clean and their beaches look amazing.
Yeah, thank you.
I would want to go to Italy because of the food.
All right, thank you.
Place on earth I would like to go. Is it someplace I've already been to, or is it someplace I've never been?
Just choose a place you've never been.
Okay. Well, I would say I would probably like to go to Europe again. I've been to Italy. I would like to go back, go to France, Germany, Austria, Switzerland, and see all of those places. South of France would be cool to see. French Riviera, all that.
Why are these places cool to see?
I think it's just a different culture over there. Europe, when we went to Italy, it was just a very unique culture, and the food was really good. It was amazing. The people were very friendly. Beautiful scenery, beautiful mountains, and things like that. So it's just a cool place to visit. It's very unique and new and exciting, and so I just think it would be cool to go over there and see all that stuff.
Yeah, thank you, man.
Yep.
I would travel to England because I want to meet British people.
All right.
Japan. It's just been one of the places where I want to always go and probably move to.
I think I'd travel to like Florida, because like nice oceans, be on the beach, stuff like that. It's nice weather.
I'd probably say like Australia, because like I like lizards and like snakes and stuff.
Japan.
Why Japan?
Because like the social life is so much better there.
Probably Russia because I want to learn their language.
Hello, welcome to Staff 101, and I'm joined with...
I'm Mr. Blonsky.
What do you do outside of school?
So I took 6 months off because I have the best son in the world. So I'm sorry to all the boys out there and all the moms, but I have the very, very best one. But other than that, my husband and I, we've been playing music, writing music. We like cooking. We use lots of seasonings. And we like going on adventures like kayaking and hiking and stuff.
Are you involved with any extracurricular activities?
Yeah, so I have been the person that does the garden club for the last 5 years. We're trying to get that up and rolling again this year. So we'll be building new garden boxes that you guys can hopefully grow tons of veggies in.
All right, that sounds good. What made you decide to be a teacher?
Well, I used to be a lab teacher, well, not lab teacher, lab scientist, and shockingly, it doesn't pay as well as you think, and the hours are all over the place. Like, I had to be there at like 2 in the morning, and sometimes like, 2 or 3 at night, and it was exhausting.
Yeah.
So I kept having to explain stuff to people all the time too, so then I applied and I got in, and like the best parts about it are I get to see new faces every year, but also like the challenges are different all the time. I'm not doing the same thing every single day.
What's the best part about being a teacher?
You guys. Well, this is you guys will be my second class of freshmen that's graduating. Literally every year, somebody writes me a thank you note, and they say like, Mr. Blonsky, you made me feel welcome, you made me not hate science, and I seriously.
What's the best scientist in your opinion?
So, Richard Feynman is a physicist. He's my favorite. And the best scientist is the one that you will read and listen to. But Feynman is the guy who worked on the Challenger.
Oh, okay.
And you know what that is?
Yeah, it's the spaceship that blew up, right?
Yeah, so he's the guy who figured out how the gaskets broke. And so he wrote this whole book, and he said, if you can't explain things down to a freshman level, then you personally don't know how that thing works well enough yet. He believed that everything should be able to be explained to a really simple level and made everything really accessible.
Yeah,
even physics.
That's pretty smart, actually.
Yeah.
What's your favorite movie?
Ooh, Two for the Road, Audrey Hepburn.
Oh, okay. What's your favorite color?
Blue.
Favorite sports team?
Detroit Red Wings.
Favorite book?
Scarlet Pimpernel.
Favorite musician?
The Strokes.
Favorite season of the year?
Summer. Sorry, guys.
You ready for the speed round questions?
Yeah. Yes.
All right, books or movie?
Movie.
Outside or inside?
Outside.
Cooking or baking?
Baking.
Chicken or beef?
Beef.
Car or bike?
Bike.
City or country?
I can't choose one. I really can't choose
All right, farm or town?
That's the same question.
Yeah, I didn't come up with these ones. Park or home?
Park.
Pool or lake?
Lake.
Lakers or Mavericks?
I don't care. Basketball.
All right, thank you for coming on, Ms. Jablonski.
Thank you.
Hi Northside, welcome back to Media Moments with Miss Graham. So today I wanted to remind you of some things that are happening in the Media Center. One is that we have received hundreds of new books, and I would love for you to take a look at them to see what you love, what you might not like, but I'm hoping that we chose some really good ones based off of your recommendations and your feedback in the survey that we did this fall. I also want to remind you that we still have Blind Date with a Book, where we have a book that's been wrapped in wrapping paper. It has a description of the book on it, and if you dare, you check the book out without knowing what it is. And once it's checked out to your account, you get to unwrap it and see what joy you have to spend for 3 weeks with that book. We also have an African American History Month display, and I'm going to read a poem from one of my favorite books of all time. It's called Brown Girl Dreaming. It's by Jacqueline Woodson. It's an excellent book that kind of goes through her life when she was young, growing up in the 60s and 70s in South Carolina, Ohio, and New York City. This one is called As a Child, I Smelled the Air. Mama takes her coffee out on the front porch, sips it slow. 2 steps down and her feet are covered in grass and dew. New York doesn't smell like this, she says. I follow her, the dew cool against my feet, the soft hush of wind through leaves. My mother and I, alone together. Her coffee is sweetened with condensed milk, her hair pulled back in a braid, her dark fingers circling her cup. If I ask, she will hold it to my lips. Let me taste the bittersweet of it. It's dawn and the birds have come alive, chasing each other from maple to pine and back to maple again. This is how time passes here. The maple will be bare branched come winter, Mama says, but the pines, they just keep on living. And the air is what I'll remember. Even once we moved to New York, it always smells like this, my mother says. Wet grass and pine, like a memory. I love this book in particular because it's written in verse, which means that each different page is a poem, but it's a narrative poem like the one I just read, where it's describing the scene and you're getting the feeling of the space with such a different experience than when you're reading prose, which is just paragraphs after paragraphs. When something's written in verse or in poetry, it has a different breath to it and a different life to it. Not to mention the fact that the pages are less intimidating because there are less words on each page. If you're interested in books written in verse, we have hundreds of them, and I would love to help you find the one that works best for you. So come see me soon. Happy Happy African American History Month. Bye, Northside.
Thanks for you tuning in. That's all for today's edition of the Weekly Northerner. Good luck with the SAT on Tuesday, juniors.
Have a great day, Legends. We'll see you back here next week. Don't forget the third quarter ends in less than 2 weeks.